it for missile fire, we now go to guns, and we have U.S. Navy Phantom number 2 with a medium-range gunnery shot on MiG number 2. You are at medium range, that's between 3 and 6 inches. Okay, so your target to hit is going to be a 5 on a D6, which isn't great. The rules now, however, are going to be how many guns you have. Again, the Phantom has no integral guns, no internal guns. The only thing you've got is this Mark IV twin gun pod that's temporarily bolted under one of your wings, which is why you're only carrying half a missile load. Wanted to have some gunnery on both sides in this game. So, for this particular game, again, this is not typical for a Phantom, but in this particular game, you are packing 3d6. Short burst, normal burst, sustained burst. I'm assuming you're doing a normal burst.
I'm going to go
sustain. That's what I meant to say, sorry. So that's going to give you a total of 5 dice. Firing from target beam, no. Because you are within the 60-degree back arc of my plane. So it's straight out 5 dice, and you're looking for 5 pieces.
2.
2 hits on MiG number 2. Okay, roll 2 d10s on the additional damage chart. That's this chart right here.
A 6 and a 10.
Alright, a 6 and a 10. Gun system KO. Guns may no longer be fired. That's literally the only weapon I have is guns. That's okay, he was almost out of ammo anyway. Alright. And then 10. Control system damage. Reduce maneuverability by 1 level. I just went from a high to a medium on my maneuverability. And I am down also 2 damage points. Again, I only have 6 damage points in one of these MiGs, so once I hit 3, I am considered crippled. Sadly, I only need 3 dice for initiative now. 2, 8, and 5.
2 and 10. So number 1's 2, the other one's 10.
Looks like MiG number 1 has to go first. Alright, Immelman. Luck, be a lady tonight, please. Here we go. 5. Does not make it.
No.
7 plus, because he's not a high-powered aircraft. That 7 plus became a 6 plus. He did not make it. So a failed Immelman is exactly half, and faces a random direction, and I do have to take a bonus. Oh no!
In the chat, Novus Templar says, launch Cats 1 and 2, America needs more heroes.
Yep. Both catapults are broken right now, so we can't launch any more aircraft. How long? It'll take 10 minutes. Bullshit, 10 minutes! This thing will be over in 2 minutes, get on it!
What about Willard and Simpkin?
Both catapults are broken. We can't launch any aircraft yet, sir.
How long?
It'll take 10 minutes.
Bullshit, 10 minutes. This thing will be over in 2 minutes. Get on it.
Yeah, Novus Templar, I appreciate your patriotism, but I don't think the Americans need any more heroes right now. They have enough heroes already. I am now pointing at 5 o'clock. Because now my Vietnamese suddenly have forgotten how to fly. And that does give me a 2. So if you can get a beat on him, you get a +2 to any kind of attack. Because he is literally trying to regain control of his aircraft right now. Alright, 6 plus. Rolling for MiG number 2. Come on, man! 5. Epic fail. Vietnamese Air Force just gave up all at once.
Apparently every pilot has just totally forgotten how to do any Immelman turns.
No, they pulled too many, and like too much blood has rushed out of their skull, and now they're like, oh, well that's just grand. He is gonna stall.
Oh crap! Because he goes down by 6.
Yep. So he moved 8. Half of that is 4. Now he moves in he winds up in a random direction. I mean, this kind of stinks for a gameplay purpose, but it's fun for the stream because everyone gets to laugh at me now. He is pointing at, well, that's fun. He's now pointing right at 9 o'clock, and not only did he fail, but my man is in a stall. Your speed is now 0 until you recover that stall. And yeah, that's all kinds of bonuses to hit him. And oh look, there's a Phantom pointing right at me. Because that's always fun. Okay, Phantom number 2. What are you doing?
Kind of wish I didn't do that Immelman now, but I'm gonna
Well,
have to.
that's what I'm thinking. Technically, you don't have to. You get to match my maneuver. My maneuver was nothing.
No, your maneuver was the Immelman. And,
Yeah, I know, but I failed it. So I don't think you have to do an Immelman now. Well, you know what?
I'll do it anyway.
If you make it, you get to move up to half, and you can point pretty much right at me. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
For you, it's a 5+ because your plane is better than mine in power.
Yep, got a 5.
You got it, barely. See, a 5 succeeds for you and fails for me. Because this game is totally fair. Target is stalled, you get 2 additional D6 on your gunnery attack. If you make a gun attack. You can get within 3 inches and fire off. Now your chance is a 3+. And you get 2 dice because I'm stalled. Now, you will be attacking technically from my front. So you will be at half dice. But that option is on the table. A gunnery attack would not be the worst thing right now. Especially with your ammo load.
Yeah, should try to conserve those missiles. In that case, I'll do it. I'll move forward. Was it 6? And
And you can point any way you want, so obviously you're going to point straight at me.
Yep.
For a gunnery attack. Oh no! That's it. 7+ to hit with that Sparrow.
Okay. A 1.
Yeah, sweet. A little bit of luck for a change. Okay. Launch new missiles if possible. Come on, Sams. Do something. You've got 2 missiles left. For the love of God. Finally, double 10s.
Oh.
Last 2 17s are off the range. Pretty much I'm trying to get a very, very accurate measurement of his 180-degree arc. Nope. Look at that. Oh, sorry, Dylan, you are just too freaking lucky tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's how close it was.
Oh.
So when you get an exact line along the base of that plane's 180-degree arc using the blue dot as a measuring point, that's how close it was between the SAM battery and your back arc. So I have to fire on your front. 2 SAMs coming up from your 6, that would have been nice. Fire off all the chaff. Okay. Yeah, a couple red indicator lights just went off in that guy's cockpit. Triple check, make sure this is a close range shot.
Yep.
It is... Oof, this is close. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah, you're within 3. Damn it.
Oh.
I can't buy a break in this game. You start off with 3, go up by 2 for sustained burst, go up by 2 more because the target's stalled, so that's 7. You are, however, firing from the target front. So that knocks it down half, so you're down to 4. 4, because 4 is basically half of 7. However, you are barely within 3 inches, so we're going to go ahead and call that a 3+. So 4 dice, 3+. Every success is a hit.
Okay.
On D6s.
3.
Those were D6s, right?
Yep. 3 out of
So that's 3 D10s on the additional damage table.
10. Okay. 2 1s and an 8.
Oh no! Roll on the golden BB table. I can't buy a break in this game. 2 1s don't do anything. It's no additional damage. However, you did roll an 8. That is this one right here. Roll on the golden BB table. Oh no. Okay, get another D10 and roll on this crazy table here. What do we get?
8.
A violent engine compression stall. Aircraft immediately stalls and spins. It was already he was already stalled. He stalled again. But I do have to spin and then recover as normal. So yeah, my engine just basically turned off with the compression stall. So you hit me so hard that I'm now pointing at 2 o'clock. Well, that's not going to make it easier for you to hit me at all. Your pilot is so good, you literally threw out a cannon burst and like knocked him to the right way. It's like, okay, now I got a shot at him. It's, oh no. These are the world's least lucky Vietnamese. All right, no worries.
Yep.
Attempt stalled recovery. 6, he recovers the stall. Problem is he's now facing the wrong way and he's now moving at 4. So number 1 has to do his Immelman. Come on, baby, do the Immelman, please. I was having good luck earlier with my maneuvers, and now I'm not so much. Another failure. Come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, he just stalled again. Oh god.
Oh no.
Next is Navy number 2. That is this Phantom right here.
Yep. But because I'm telling you, I'm gonna move after you move.
Okay.
So that works.
Yep. It lets you beat the initiative check. So a 6+. You're looking for a 5+ to try and go ahead and execute that tail.
Yep. 9.
All right, you got it. All right, and I'm on the wrong page. All right, so he's doing a break because I'm going to be taking some fire here, and I'm hoping just to get that +3 modifier. So
Yep.
6+ becomes 5+ for being a good pilot. He made it! Oh my god, I succeeded in the check. Alright, now you're doing a break as well. Is the
Yes.
and you're moving immediately after me because you're on my 6.
Yep.
I can't shake them. Alright. Try that again. 1, 2, 3.5. Oh man, our planes are about ready to collide. Look at that. And now you get to turn again. Oh my god, dude! I think you're still on my 6.
Oh crap.
Look at this, how close we are.
He's actually literally on his 6. He's about 20 meters above his
Yeah.
engine.
Novus Templar was asking us if you were going to do the bird flip out the cockpit. I think you might actually be doing it now.
Is this your idea of fun, Matt? Greetings. Watch the birdie. Jeez, I cracked myself up.
And now you turn out to E again. Oh my god, look at that.
Oh.
You have to zoom all the way in to see that. Like, oh, that's some tight dogfighting right there. Okay, and on top of all that, there are 2 SAMs coming in. I hope they don't get confused and shoot down the wrong target.
At that range, the blast radius will probably catch both of them.
Yeah, that's true. That's how those missiles work. They are, I mean, the ground scale in this game is a little flexible, but they say about ½ an inch. I have the actual scale of these geographic features is about 1/4 of a mile per grid. So if that's 1/4 of a mile, we are less than half a mile, less than half a grid apart. 5,280 divided by 4, that's 1 full grid, and we're less than half of that. What do you say, about 1/3 of a grid square apart, you think?
About that, yeah. Yep.
Divided by 3. And we're 440 feet apart, which in jet combat is like spitting distance. Those SAMs might actually give me some shrapnel, if they had rules for that. So
Yep.
the next one is Phantom number 1, try to make that split S.
Yep. 2. So
No!
split S.
Let's go ahead and roll a D12 to see which direction you're going. 11 o'clock. Nice. Looks like wing number 3 is making a clean up.
That's actually not a failed S turn. That's a bit of mercy. He mercifully pulled away.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it. 5 more. And he's making a break for it. 2 missiles. Here's the problem. They were firing from your front because I have the world's worst luck with geometry. Firing from the front, and you performed a split S. Pretty much, I'm looking at 10s, because it's 7 plus 3 plus 3. It's all, yeah, 10s. Hail Mary roll. Come on, give me a break, please. 1 and 2. That's the opposite of double 10s. That's my last missiles, and none of them hit anything. This is the worst stream ever. It's time for me to make actual check. Alright. Please give me a 6+. I made it exactly with a 6. I'm sorry, that 10 was there before. So exactly with a 6, I did make the split S for a change. Oh, thank God. How you doing? We're head to head. I can't believe we're doing this. Oh man, I might be going down, but you're coming with me. It's all pretty much simultaneous. The only planes that are going to be shooting at each other, I think, are our two guys here head to head.
I'll engage the other MiG with the machine guns or the autocannon.
Awesome. It's a gun duel at 400 feet. Oh man, here we go. How ironic that we're over a die track. Yeah, someone's gonna die right now. Here it comes. That is 2 hits. That is going to be 2. That's 7 and 4. That is 2 somethings. Oh, you are done with Sparrows. You can launch no more radar-guided missiles. And 7 is external systems KO. ECM and bomb systems may no longer be used. Well, no one's launching any more missiles at you anymore anyway, so you don't have to worry about chaff. So it's basically 2 more points. 2 more points on this guy. You are now crippled. Your half speed, or your maximum speed, is now cut in half. It's gone from a
24 down to a 12.
24 down to a 12. Fortunately for you, you are moving exactly at 12. Alright, now you're coming back at me. 3 plus 2.
Goes to 5, but then...
Goes to 5, gets cut, gets half twice, because I did a successful maneuver and we're coming head on. So a quarter of 5 is basically 1. So you have to roll 1 dice, but a 3 up will actually hit me.
Yep. A 3.
That's it.
A 4.
4 is radar system KO. I don't even have a radar system, so that's cool. You can hit my radar system all day. I don't mind that at all. This is a Russian plane, man. We ain't got no radar.
We barely have landing gear.
We never expected to survive. We don't need landing gear. Alright, the last guy to move is this guy who's like, what are these guys all doing over here? He has his unload.
He's coming in.
He has to make a 3
coming in.
He has to make a 2+ to get his unload.
Coming in white hot playing the Team America theme song.
There you go.
2.
He failed. Oh no, he made it because he's a good pilot. Yep. Sweet. So
barely.
he picks up 3 additional speeds on top of everything else he did. So he is moving 24. Yeah, he's literally the front of his plane starting to glow a little red. Contrails coming over his wings. Just broke the sound barrier twice. I see what you're doing, by the way. You're gonna buzz my tower. You see my airfield right here? You're gonna buzz my tower and make my commander spill his coffee. Like the guy in the movie. Sorry, Goose. It's time to buzz the tower.
Smash every window.
That's right. 2 of your snot-nosed chuggies that fly by at my tower at 400 knots.
Oh,
Speed
I take some
changes.
damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, so now you are at, because you're over speed. You are now at 7 points. That plane is really getting shaky. 2 dice on, you did it to yourself, so you can go ahead and roll it. 2 dice on the additional damage table.
2 and a 5.
Missile system KO. No more missiles can be fired. You literally ripped the missiles off your plane. So all these missiles that you had left, yeah, you don't have them left anymore. You just lost your missiles.
So I have a single tiny burst of them.
Yeah, you have literally like 3 bullets left in your cannon.
Yep.
Okay, and that is a failed split S. He's literally in a crossfire between 2 Phantoms, and he has a penalty. Missile Sidewinder select. Beep, 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 boop. This is your second and last AIM 9 Sidewinder. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's if you make the roll. I think you need a 4+. Data,
Something like that,
data,
yeah.
data, 4+.
I got an 8.
You got him. Alright, Sidewinder, Fox 2, missile off the rail. Psh, and that is going to be coming at my my quarter or whatever, my beam. Well, wait a minute. Before I get stupid here, you start off with 3, you go down to 1, you go back up to 3 for target failed maneuver where the fire bonus is indicated. Then you have to cut that in half. So half of 3 is 1.5. We round that to 2 because 1.5 equals 2 when we round it 0.5 and up. That's third grade arithmetic there. Yeah, you have 2 dice. Cool, I'm glad we checked. 2 dice, but you have to roll 6 to hit.
A 6 and a 2.
That's 1 hit. Shit. All right, roll a d10 on the damage table.
6.
Gun system KO. Guns may no longer be fired. That's the only weapon I have. That is MiG number 1 has no guns. Oh, he's got a missile coming at him. Dylan was hoping I'd forget about that. Alright, that's it for my maneuvers. What maneuvers you got?
Yep. Number 1's doing an Immelman. And number 2 is doing
an unload?
break.
Oh, break turn?
Break turn.
Okay. I thought maybe you'd be doing an unload to get the hell out of the table. Alright, turn. 4. He's done.
Yep.
And that missile was coming at his,
Flank.
yeah, his back flank.
Rear quarter.
They call it beam, but I know what they mean, yeah. Not up the tailpipe, but not down the nose either. Okay.
He's
My other guy has to go now. Jesus Christ. Alright, split S time. The one time I make the roll is going to be this time when it doesn't really matter. Nope. I was wrong about what?
Why we can shoot that
Woman cry. Please just shoot me down and end this game. I can't win. Alright. I'm about
Jen wrote in the chat.
Oh
Jen just wrote in
no.
the chat. This is some fancy flying Top Gun blank. Near misses, can't get locks on.
Yeah, except yeah, my guys are just being very bad. So split S increases me by 5. No, increases me by 6. Sorry.
She says it's not all bad. At least you didn't waste a success.
That's true. That's true. It actually would have been somewhat heartbreaking if I got a good roll there. 12 o'clock. Hi. He's going back to. Oh god. Oh boy. Put me out of my misery. Just do it. Okay, your 2 turns. Break turn and Immelman, whichever one you want to do first. Okay, so a failed split S. I keep asking this. Failed split S does give a fire bonus. Oh my god. Please put me out of my misery, dude. Just do it. Hit with this Sidewinder and blow this guy up with your chain guns. Do it. Which one do you want to do first? Technically, the missile fire happens first.
We'll do the missile first since that,
Alright.
that happens first.
I am looking at a 4 up to hit on a D10. +1, -1.
Got to roll it on the table. 7.
That's a hit. D10 for damage.
6.
Boom! That's another explosion. And that is another kill. Splash 2.
Sorry, I just got a phone call. Sorry, Jim.
Oh, no worries. We are almost done. While while he's doing that, I will go ahead and try to eject. Okay, so it's exactly on the money, so no modifiers there. I have to roll a 4 up to successfully eject. 4, he barely made it. He probably broke his shoulder coming out of the canopy, but he did survive. He did make it out of that. Explosion. We have to count up the dice pool. So you start off with 3. I'm assuming you're using a sustained burst, right?
Yep.
And then you're using 2 dice because I am stalled or target failed to maneuver where a fire bonus is indicated. So you get as high as 7, and then it goes down to you lose 2 dice because you're firing from the target beam. So you're firing from the enemy side, but slightly behind them. And that's it. You have 5 dice. You're looking for a 5 up, and every 5 up is a hit registered.
Okay. 2 hits.
Okay, that's 2d6 and additional damage table. I'm sorry, 2d10s on the additional damage table.
Yep. A 10 and an 8.
Oh, another roll on the golden BB table. Nice. Go for it.
Again.
D10.
A 10.
Fire. At the end of each phase, roll 1d10 and modify the die roll by +2 if you perform a split S. Oh, I literally have to try to put the fire out. Use 1 damage point on the... if the die roll fails. Okay, so my plane is literally on fire now. I'm just making sure no additional damage points are done. Okay. So 2 damage points on Make 17 number 2. This is what we're talking about? Yes.
Yep.
This guy is now toast. And that's 2 more points. Yeah, he is now crippled. He's now crippled, and if we look at the actual roll here, we have fire segment, assess damage, additional damage D10, and golden BB. We go going by. There's no additional apply speed changes. We go straight to speed segment. Excess speed damage. Oh no, I'm doing 12, and I'm now crippled, which means I'm now 6 over speed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the end of Big 17, number 2. I'm taking 9 damage points. I have 6, which means I have to punch out my 7 up. 2, we finally have 1 kill.
Ooh.
So a lot of planes got shot down, but we only had 1 fatality. And that's it. That's game. We have 3 shootdowns and 1 bug out.
Very close. And that one of those.
Very
one
close. How is that?
One of mine's on 1 health with no guns or anything. So.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice to shoot down 1. And with the way these scenarios are usually written, it's like 1 American plane shot down, NVA victory. You know, kind of like
I'm assuming
the Argentinians versus the British.
Victory.
Yeah, it's very asymmetrical. Very asymmetrical. So I'm not too displeased with those MiG-17s. Those MiG-17s are from 1953. And like I said, I kind of pushed the historical envelope with the quality of the F-4s. These F-4s they literally have that new car smell. This is 1967, 68, and this plane came out in 1967. Like, some of the paint is still wet. And then up against, almost 20-year-old planes. What I'm a little disappointed in are those SAMs. Those SAMs were supposed to be the equalizers.
Yeah, I don't think a single one hit.
No, not even, trust me, if one of them hit, we'd know about it. Because, I mean, oh, yay. I mean, that's the size of the missile. Again, I don't have a guy to scale here, but like a guy comes up to like the top of that fin. That's a big missile. Those missiles are almost the size of the plane. One of those things hits or even explodes nearby, it throws out a lot of shrapnel. And it does a lot of damage. But, yeah, none of them hit, so, yeah, that's going to be, it took longer than I thought, but we definitely have a clean American victory. Go Navy! Play the Top Gun theme as the F-4s go home. Uncle, what was I going to say? Maverick's dad lives to fight another day. This was not the battle where he was shot down with, yeah, so that would be, let's see, if we go by the movie canon, that would be Maverick, and that would be Viper. I'm sorry, Maverick's dad. And Piper. Yeah, I flew with your old man. He did it right. Good game, gentlemen. Novus Templar, you're being overly generous. I appreciate the kind words, Novus Templar, but that is absolutely not true. At least for me, that was not a good game. My guys were like, the plane goes frontwards? What? How do we fly this thing again?